Hello, my friends, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl, and you found me at Your Journey Yoga. And in fact, it is your journey. It's hopefully been a good one today. So, here to see if I can't make that journey even a little bit better. Taking care of ourselves and moving and getting the blood flowing and just getting your mind off of things for a little bit and tuning out so that you can tune in to what's going on within yourself. Your surroundings are the four corners of your mat at this point. So let yourself just be present right here in this moment, best you can. It's an amazing sensation, but it's also very, very challenging. So don't beat yourself up about it. If you keep wandering off and thoughts come in, it gets easier each time you come back, but depending on what you have going on in your life, sometimes those thoughts can sneak back in. So just be really honest with yourself, kind to yourself, open to what's going on. When you do have those thoughts, take a moment, acknowledge them, and then do your best to just exhale them away and clear your head once again, remaining present with what's going on with your breath, with what's going on with your body. Sound good? Let's get started, my friends. So stepping to the top of the mat, we find a hip width distance of your feet. And we're going to roll those shoulders up and back, allowing the shoulders to slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll one more time, just checking in. Oh, let those shoulders just gently slide down and away. Turn your palms to face the front. Spread your fingers wide. Now keep that length in those arms and slowly turn your palms towards the back. Keep rotating those arms. Keep rotating your hands as far as you can. And then slowly unwind those arms. Now keep turning those palms as wide open as you can. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn your palms to face front. Spread your fingers wide, and as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades as you draw the elbows back, opening the chest to cactus arms. Inhale, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull. 2 more times, moving at your pace with your breath, really activating through the posterior chain, through the back of your body, squeezing those elbows, reaching to the sky. 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Pull the hands to heart center and sit to chair. Knees are hip width apart. Watching that not need, what happens with those knees. We want to stay right in line with those hips. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands back to heart center, keeping that core strong. We inhale as we rise. We shift our weight to our left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees. Flex your foot. Sit it back to chair. We're going to alternate sides. Exhaling as you rise, lifting that left knee. Flex your foot. Inhale it back to chair. Exhale, press and lift. And back to chair. Inhale, press and lift. Now on this next time, we're going to sit to chair. And as you exhale, rise, lift that right knee. Breathe, hold here. Open those arms out to a T. Core strong, begin to extend that right leg, a little or a lot. Breathe, getting that leg as long as you can, as high as you can. Now slowly sweep that right foot back. Take a giant step back to a crescent lunge. Lifting those arms overhead. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Pull your hands to heart center. Turn to the left. Place that right elbow to the left knee. Press against your knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Gaze out over that left elbow. Find your breath. Open the arms if you like. Back of that right arm pressing against the outside of that left knee. Lengthen and reach to those left fingertips. Releasing that right arm, turning back to face front. Hands at heart center. Inhale, extend those arms overhead. Interlace your fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Lengthen and reach and hinge forward. Long diagonal line down the back of your body, gazing out in front of those left toes. Opening those arms out to a T. Shoulders soft. Draw them away from your ears. Now sweep those arms back to flight. Roll your shoulders back. Turn your palms to the sky. Spread your fingers and reach as far back as you can reach. Strong through the belly. Strong through the back of the body. Arms back out to a T. That isometric hold, guys, can get challenging. Extend those arms out. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, rise. And as you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. And inhale it up nice and tall. We shift our weight forward, coming up onto the ball of the back foot. And once again, we're going to draw that right knee in to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Inhale it to chair. Exhale and rise. Lift that left knee. Hold that knee lift. Breathe. Open those arms out to a T. Feel those shoulders just gently fall away from the ears. And we begin to extend that left leg. Find your breath. Long as you can get that leg, high as you can get that leg. Now slowly, slowly, begin to hinge that left leg back. Giant step back to a crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Breathe. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Turn to the right, left elbow to the right knee. Press against that knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Checking in with the breath. Building those heat with those legs, working hard, opening the arms. Back of that left arm pressing against the outside of that right knee. How's your breath? Quiet it down. Let's pull those hands to heart center, turning back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Lengthen and reach, and hinge it forward. Long diagonal line down the back of the body. Let's open those arms out to a T. Shoulders slide away from the ears. Keeping that belly button drawn in and up. Circle the arms back to flight. Turn your palms to the sky. Roll those shoulders back. Spread your fingers and lengthen through those arms. A little press through that back heel. A little draw in of that belly button. Open those arms back out to a T. Extend those arms. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Reach and rise. Exhaling and arching back. A little or a lot. Inhale it up nice and tall. Find a focal point out in front of you. We're going to shift our weight forward and we're going to come up onto that right leg. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees and flex your foot. We inhale it to chair, hands to heart center. Exhale and rise, right knee lifts. Inhale back to chair. Exhale and rise. Beautiful. Inhale to chair. Exhale and rise. One more time. Inhale it to chair. Exhale and rise. Inhale it to chair, hands to heart center. Find a focal point out in front. Shift your weight forward. Lift your heels. Lift the chest. Find your breath. Slowly release the heels back to the mat. Shift your weight back to your heels. And rise. Reach to the sky. Exhale, arch it back. Keep those palms gently touching. Inhale it up tall. Exhale, swan back to forward fold. And just relax the weight of the upper body down. Soft bend in those knees. Let's bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. Let those arms be heavy. Let that upper body be heavy. And let's just gently sway. Side to side. So that combination of poses, guys, good for getting that furnace kicking. Getting the body warm. Waking it up. We come back to center. Relax the arms. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Releasing that left knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend right arm to the sky. Now you are welcome to come down onto your forearm or to remain up on your hand. Knee can be down or those legs can be long. Feet can be staggered or stacked. We're going to turn our gaze to the sky. We're going to reach to the sky and we're going to lift through those hips. As you exhale, that right hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and extend that right arm to the sky. Exhale, hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach. 2 more. Exhale, hand comes down across. And unwind it, reaching to the sky. 1 more time. Exhale, hand comes down and across. Unwind it and reach. Releasing your hand, coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right hand. Left hand reaching across to the outside of that right leg. Take a hold of that right leg anywhere you like. And maybe take your gaze out underneath that right arm. Find your breath. And release back to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Gently sway your hips side to side. Head heavy. Checking in with the breath. We come back to center. And now let those hips gently sway to the right. Take your gaze out underneath that left arm. Inhale it back to center. Exhale, sway the hips to the left. And take your gaze out underneath that right arm. Inhale it back to center. And big exhale, let those heels sink, add a little tip of the pelvis, lift your gaze towards the top of your mat. Oh, really nice stretch. Now gently release the weight of the head. And inhale it to high plank. Releasing that right knee to the mat, otherwise legs stay long. Rotate and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach. Lift those hips. As you exhale, that left hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. And then unwind it and extend that left arm to the sky. Exhale, hand comes down across, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and extend to the sky 2 more times. Getting that rotation, strengthening through the shoulders, through those obliques, inner and outer thighs. Whole body working hard. Last time, exhale, hand across, reaching slightly behind and through. And unwind it and extend to the sky. Exhale, slowly release that left hand down, coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your left hand. Right hand reaching across to the outside of that left leg. Take a hold of that left leg anywhere you like. And turn your gaze out underneath that left arm. Find your breath. Releasing that right hand, coming back to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Bring the hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. As you exhale, gently pull the chin towards the chest as you close the elbows around your ears. As you gently pull that chin down, nice stretch all the way down the spine. Inhale, head up nice and tall, open those elbows wide, and as you exhale, lean to the left. How big a lean, this feels right to you, getting that beautiful stretch all the way down that right side. Inhale it up tall. Exhale and lean to the right. Breathe. Inhale it up nice and tall. One more time, exhale, close the elbows around the ears. Inhale, lift the head, open the elbows wide, gently release your hands to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step or hop to high plank. Holding your plank, core is strong. Let's open up those feet about the width of your mat or a little bit wider. So opening up those feet is going to give you a little bit more of a base and a wider stance, making a great modification. Other modification is knees are on the mat, tops of the feet are on the mat. If you want to make it challenging, more challenging, bring your feet closer together, keeping that belly button drawn in. We're going to shift our weight to our right hand. Left hand reaches up to tap that right shoulder, keeping your body in that plank position. Lifting out of that right shoulder. And release. Shift your weight to your left hand. Right hand taps that left shoulder. Keeping those hips square, keeping those shoulders square, and release. One more time each side. Left hand, right shoulder. Shaky's good, you guys. And release. Last time. Right hand, left shoulder. Breathe. And release. Press it back. Keep those feet wide. That wide-legged down dog. That feels so good. Lifting those sit bones high. Getting that little arch to the back. We're going to inhale up to the balls of the feet, hollowing out the tummy, hollowing out the chest, slowly coming forward to plank. Once again, bring those feet together. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat, windmill your arms up to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Soften those shoulders. Sink into those legs. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Let's reach it out over those right toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Take your gaze to the sky. Find your breath. Rotate that left palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Long line all the way down that left side. Breathe. Inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky, and as you exhale, circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find your right thigh, hold on to it. If you can't quite find it, just tuck that arm as tightly against your back as you can, and roll that left shoulder back. Breathe. Now turn your gaze towards your right big toe. We're going to release that right hand, bend that right knee, and extend right arm out. One arm, warrior two. Breathe. Releasing that back arm to warrior two. Straightening that front leg, windmilling that left arm up and over, placing that left hand to the inside of your foot, rotating your body, and extend right arm to the sky. Now, if you need to shorten your stance at all, shorten your stance or lengthen your stance, whatever you need to do. Finding that revolved triangle. Core is strong. And we're going to notice where that left hand is. Is it as close to your foot as your body's ready for? Is it too far? Too close? Or do we have room to play? Can you place your hand to the top of your foot? Can you cross to the pinky toe side of your foot? Find that breath. Find what's right for you. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. One hand on either side of your foot, front knee bends, back heel comes off the floor to a runner's lunge. And we bring both hands to the inside of the foot. Just breathe, checking in. Hip flexor down the front of that left leg. Beautiful stretch in that right hip. Coming down onto your left forearm if you like. We rotate our bodies and extend. Right arm to the sky. You can stay up on your palm. You can slightly bend that elbow, or you can be down on your forearm. Now slowly releasing that right hand down. Coming back up to the palms of the hands, releasing that back knee to the mat. Top of the foot to the mat, and let's let that right knee roll open. Nice big deep breaths. Now we can keep that back knee down or tuck your toes and lift that back knee. With that right knee rolled open, it intensifies the stretch. So just be really, really kind to yourself. Now release that back knee if it's not already down. Untuck your toes and draw your knee back in. We're going to heel toe that foot out to the outside edge of your mat. Toes are off the mat, heel is on, and we're going to center those hands underneath us. So just take a second to feel this stretch. It's nice. It can be intense though. My nice and my good, you guys, are relative. So as long as it doesn't hurt and as long as you can breathe, it's all good. Tuck your toes, lift that back knee, and we're going to draw that back foot in across from the right. Lowering ourselves down to garland pose. So as we come into our garland pose, elbows are resting along the insides of the knees. We draw that pelvis through. We lift the chest and draw those shoulder blades towards one another. Find your breath. On your next exhale, release your hands and extend those legs. Upper body is heavy. Nice release in that lower back. Beautiful stretch for your glutes. As you exhale, slowly bend those knees, lowering yourself back down to your proper garland. Lift the hands. Core is strong. Now here comes our strength challenge, my friends. Your bottom is going to want to lift first. Don't let it. We rise, lifting through the crown of the head, slow and steady. Extending the legs, extending the arms, keeping the palms touching. Spread your fingers wide and arch it back. Nice little back bend. Inhaling it up tall. Pulling the hands back through heart center and slowly begin to sink. Sink, sink, sink. All the way back down to garland. Release your hands, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. Find your breath. Great opportunity to grab a drink of water if you need one. Wonderful opportunity to walk out those knees. Just walk in the dog. Find your breath. As you exhale, let both heels sink, coming back to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill those arms up to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Find your breath and sink into that lunge. Pelvis is slightly tucked under. Core is strong. We inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Let's reach it out over those left toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high. Reach it up, high as you can. Wherever you need to gaze for your neck to be happy, make it happen. Let's rotate that right palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Long line, all the way from your pelvis out to the tips of your fingers. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky, and as you exhale, circle that right arm around behind your back. Circle your back. Circle the back of your waist. If you can find that left thigh, Hold on to it. Not quite there, no worries. Just tuck your arm as tightly against you as you can. Keeping that right shoulder rolled back, turn your gaze towards the floor. Little tuck of your chin. Find that breath. Keeping that core strong. We extend that left arm, we bend that left knee. One arm warrior two. Breathe. Releasing that right arm, extend it out. Straightening that front leg, windmilling that right arm up and over. Placing your hand along the inside of that left foot. Again, adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky. Reach it up. High as you can reach. Front leg straight as you can get it. Where is that right hand? Is it where it should be? Is it too close to your foot? Or do you have room to play? Maybe placing that right hand to the top of your foot or to the pinky toe side of your foot. Find your breath, my friends. Your breath is your guide. Along with those messages your body is sending. Slowly releasing that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends. Back heel comes off the floor into a runner's lunge. Find your runner's lunge. Let your body be accepting of it. So initially when we come into deeper stretches, your body's initial reaction is to tighten up. We want to give it an opportunity to quiet. Let's bring both hands to the inside of your foot. At any point you can bring that back knee down. Find your breath. Feels good to you? Come down onto your right forearm. Left forearm. So if ever you come someplace thinking that it might feel good and honestly it doesn't, come back. Adjust. You don't have to stay there. Again, if you want that back knee down, top of the foot on the mat, awesome. Make it happen. If you're digging that foot off, stay in it. Bring that back knee to the mat, top of the foot to the mat, and let's let that left knee roll open. As you let that knee roll open, just do so wherever your body's ready. Don't force things to happen that aren't ready to happen. Breathe. Now you can stay here, or again, you can tuck those toes and lift that back knee. You can come up onto your hands. Lots of options, guys. Listen to your body, play with it a little bit, challenge yourself. Let's bring that back knee in, top of the foot to the mat, come back up to the palms of the hands and draw that left knee in. And we're gonna heel toe that left foot out to the outside edge of your mat. Toes are off, heel is on, center those hands. You can choose to stay here. We are gonna stay for just a breath and just notice how it feels. If you'd like to join me for garland, tuck the toes, lift that back leg, draw that right foot in across from the left, lower your bottom as much as is right for you. You can stay higher or you can come low. It's about you. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about what's right for your body. Your breath will tell you if your body's not, or if you're not listening to your body, your breath will tell you. Listen to it, it's a good guide. Find your breath. On your next exhale, release your hands, extend those legs. Oh, that extension feels good, good, good. Now inhale, lift slightly and walk your hands towards that right foot. And we're gonna use the strength of the hand or hands to pull that upper body towards that right leg. If you need that left hand down for balance, keep it there. Inhale, lift just slightly and walk your hands back through center. And then over to the left. As far as you can go to the left, again, we're gonna take a hold with that left hand or both hands, and we're gonna use the strength of those arms to pull that upper body towards that left leg. Always listening to your body. Lifting just enough to walk those hands back through the center, keeping that core strong. Slowly we lower. Now we can keep that bottom higher, or yep, all the way back down to garland. As we come to garland, elbows right along the insides of the knees. We're gonna press the heels of the hands towards the mat to create a nice flat line, nice horizontal line across your forearms. Draw those shoulder blades down and away. Now here we go for that strength challenge. You remember it? Don't let your bottom lift. Rise through the crown of the head. Slow and steady rise. This time, as you exhale, arch it back and open your arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. And here we go, sliding down that wall. Find your breath. Releasing your hands, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Nice big deep breaths. Find your breath, my friends. Quiet it down. And then slowly walk the hands up. Come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down to the top of your mat. Extending the legs out nice and long. Sit up tall. Add a flex of your feet. See if you can pull those heels off the mat. Breathe. Now soften the feet. Let's cross that right leg over the left. Bringing the ankle to the outside of the knee, and then just gently pressing that right knee down and away. Now we can stay here, or a little rotation out over that left leg, walking the hands forward, extending those arms out, relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Now with that right leg crossing over the knee, you might notice an intensification of that stretch down the back of that left leg and also through that right hip. So if it's not great for you, the modification would be to pull that sole of the foot to the inside of that left leg. Otherwise, just stay where you are. A little tuck of your chin. Nice big deep breaths. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Bring the hands behind you and pull that left foot in. So as we close the gap between the legs and the upper body, again, those hips, we gotta show those hips some love. Breathe. Now we're just gonna gently press that right knee down and release. Exhale, press it away and release. Now if those shoulders are tucked up right by your ears, sit up nice and tall, bring those shoulders down and away. Keep that right knee pressed out and away. Now we're going to slide that left foot out, and we're going to pull the hands, wrapping the crook of the elbows around the outside edge of your knee and around the outside edge of your foot. Pulling that calf in right next to your shin, right next to your chest. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. Feel that length in your spine as you draw that leg in, and we're just going to rock back a little bit, only if you like to. Otherwise, stay up nice and tall. This is just going to engage those core muscles a little bit. And if you wish, lift that left leg. So you're going to feel all kinds of different muscles coming into play to help keep you balanced. How about we flex that left foot and maybe press through that left heel. As you extend that left leg, oh, you feel all of those lower abs kicking in. If you like, lift that left leg. Lots of stuff going on here, guys. Breathe. Bending that left knee, rocking forward to release the right foot. Extend your legs, sit up nice and tall, and release the right leg. Reach to the sky, flex your feet. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Nice big deep breaths, walking those hands forward if it feels all right to you. A little nestle of your chin towards your chest. Just breathe. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. This time you cross that left foot up and over the right. Ankle to the outside of your foot. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. So always working on our posture, right? Sitting up nice and tall. Helping us stand nice and tall. Keeping us strong through the belly. Keeping that back nice and strong and that chest open. Every day that passes, there's this tendency for us to roll forward and the chest to get collapsed, the back to get lazy. We want to keep that back nice and strong. Breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky. You can stay just where you are, or exhale, a little rotation, and we're going to reach out. Walking those hands out, out, out. So again, if that's too much pressure with that left leg crossed, bring that left sole of the foot to the inner thigh or the inside of the leg, anywhere along that you like. Let your head be heavy. Quiet your body. Let go of resistance wherever you're finding it. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Circle those arms around behind you. Fingertips point towards your bottom, or if you need to switch your hand grip, that's okay, or your hand placement, that's okay. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. So as we draw that chest towards the leg and we draw those knees in towards the chest, there's this beautiful thing that happens through that left hip. If your wrists aren't loving it, you can even come up onto fists. You can turn your fingers to the back, but I want you to feel that length all the way through the spine and through the neck. Those shoulders are down and away, so if you lost your neck, find it again. Breathe. Now we're going to release that right foot out and away from us just a bit, and we're going to wrap the crook of the elbows around the outside edge of your foot and around the outside edge of your knee. And we're going to pull that leg in nice and tight, keeping that belly button drawn in. Breathe. Now a little lean back, if that feels okay to you. Engaging those core muscles, otherwise stay up nice and tall. Remember, this is your time. This is your journey. Do what's right for you, what's right for your body. If you like, lift that right leg and flex your foot. So, is it easier on one side? You might be able to fire those muscles a little bit easier than you were on the other side. That is absolutely fine. Feels good to you? Remember, good's a relative term. Extend that right leg. You feel all the different muscles? Is that chest still lifted? Is that spine still long? If you like, lift the leg. Oh, that just adds a whole new dimension. Is it right? We got to make sure it's right. Bending that right knee, placing the sole of the foot to the mat, rocking forward to release that left leg. Extend that right leg, sit up tall. Release both legs. Extend them out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the sky, and as you exhale, begin to hinge forward. Reach through those palms. How far can you reach? Can you reach to your feet? Can you reach past your feet? Wherever it is, reach, reach, reach. And relax the weight of your head. And then gently release those fingers and let the palms come to rest. So notice, did you reach further than you would have if those fingers weren't interlaced? I absolutely did. If you can reach any further after you taken those interlaces of the fingers out, reach further and tuck your chin towards your chest. Just nestling that head down as close to the legs as it'll get. Now starting at your tailbone, slowly roll it up. Let your hands just slide along your mat as you begin to sit up nice and tall, stacking each vertebra. With a big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Soften your feet. Extend the arms out long. Slowly roll it back. If you like, take one knee with you as you roll back. If you've extended both legs, pull that right knee in towards your chest. Extend that right leg. Hands come behind your leg and flex your foot. Use the strength of the arms to pull that right leg in. If that's too intense for you, bend that left knee, sole of the foot to the mat. Otherwise, keep that leg long. Now we're going to take a hold with that right hand anywhere along the outside of the leg, outside of your foot, or to the big toe. And that left arm is going to extend out to a T. Now I want you to pull that right leg up and out to about a 45-degree angle, if you will. And notice what your quadricep does. Initially, it's all tight. I want you to work to relax it. I want you to use the strength of your arm to pull that leg. Now slowly let that leg open out as that right arm extends. So we let that leg just hover. Left hip pressing towards the mat. Breathe. Now using the strength of that inner thigh, the right leg, and letting that right arm just be super heavy, we lift that right leg. Can you feel those adductor muscles engaged to help lift both the weight of the leg and the weight of the arm? Breathe. Bending that right knee, right arm extends out to a T. Left hand crosses to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. And just close your eyes. Let your breath flow. Let your mind be quiet. Let your body bring out the tension and tightness within it. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center. Placing that right foot to the mat and just gently slide that leg out. Left knee comes in, hands to the shin just below your knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Just breathe. So again, great modification is to bend that right knee, sole the foot to the mat at any point if that's too much on your hamstring or your lower back. When you're ready, bring your hands around behind that left leg, extend your left leg, and use the strength of the arms to pull that left leg in. Adding a flex of the foot is going to increase intensity down the back of the leg. The more you pull, the more intensity as well. So some options to help lessen the intensity. Soft foot, don't pull quite so hard, or bend that knee. Breathe. Now we're going to bring that left hand to the outside of the leg, anywhere along the outside of the leg you like, outside edge of your foot, or taking a hold of the big toe. We release that right arm out to a T, and we're going to pull that left leg up and kind of just outside of the left shoulder. Breathe. So really using the strength of that left leg. Again, did you notice that quadricep? Mine just released. So initially it's going to tense up because it's like, nope, I'm protecting stuff. And then your body figures out that you're not going to go too far. You're just going to kind of take it to where it's ready to go. And it goes, oh, okay, I'll let you do that. Now slowly, slowly let that left leg open out to the side as that left arm extends. So that left leg just begins to hover wherever it's ready to go. Find your breath, keeping that right hip connected to the earth. So depending upon your tightness, your activity level, how you're built, you're going to feel different things in different places. We want them all to be good. Okay, never pain. Pain is never good. Now using the strength of the inner thigh, let the arm be heavy and just lift all the way back up. At the top, release your arm, extend it out to a T, bend that left knee, right hand crosses to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat, best you can. Turn your gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Let your body let go of resistance. Let your mind be quiet. As we focus on right here, right now, on our breath, on the movements, on all of the amazing things our body can do, there's a sense of joy, gratitude, accomplishment, a sense of peace. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Keeping that left knee drawn in, draw that right knee in. Hands to the shins just below your knees. Pull it in nice and tight. Feels good to you. Lift the upper body. Draw your chin towards your chest, nose towards your knees. Now you can either release that upper body back down or hold that intensity. And we're going to extend the arms and extend the legs. You can take those legs high or you can extend them out, hollowing out the tummy and the chest. Now slowly lower down, all the way down. Reach to those fingertips, point those toes. Make yourself just as long as you can. Now squeeze your fists, keep those toes pointed, engage every muscle in your body. And we're going to slowly begin to lift those fists towards the sky, keeping that intensity, keeping that jaw squeezed, eyes squeezed. Slowly, slowly, slowly lower those arms down by your sides. Are your buns squeezed? Are you still reaching? Engaged. Turn your palms to the sky, and as the back of the hands come to the mat, relax. Let go. Make whatever adjustments you need to make, and find a comfortable place. A place where you can breathe slow and steady. Eyes are soft, jaws relaxed. We let go of any tension in the head, hairline, in the forehead. We soften our eyes. We relax our jaw. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest, just letting go of any tension at the base of the head. And this amazing sense of calm washing from the base of the head out through the tips of the fingers, through the chest and the belly, quieting the muscles in the hips and the glutes, and all the way down to the tips of the toes. Our breath is slow and steady. Our eyes are soft. Our awareness is drawn inward. We are present, but awake to a wonderful, peaceful place within us. Take a moment and visualize that place. Maybe it's a vacation spot you love, a room in your home, past or present. Maybe it's a picture you've seen, or a place you visited in your dreams. What do you see? What do you hear? Take in all the details. Relax and just breathe. And gently we begin to wiggle our fingers, bringing our awareness back, both to our physical being and our physical surroundings, or surroundings. That was what's around us and our surroundings, all rolled into one. You just learned a new word. A smile to your face, a lightness in your spirit. We stretch our limbs, extending those arms, pointing your toes, just reach. And pulling those knees in towards the chest, one or both. And let's rock it up. Turning back to face front. Sit up nice and tall. Find a place for the hands to rest. Close your eyes. Gently bring your index finger to touch your thumb. Feel the length in your spine, the depth of your breath, the clarity of your mind. Feeling healthy and strong. And as we bring our practice to a close, finishing with a few words that you can either take with you or let float on by. Make small commitments and keep them. Be a light, not a judge. Be a model, not a critic. Be a part of the solution rather than part of the problem. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I wish you nothing but the very best. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Thank you. Always an honor, always a privilege. I hope you choose to come back time and time again. I hope you love it enough to subscribe. I hope that you just have an amazing rest of your day. Be well, my friends, and namaste.